Alright. So here we go. Like I said, we're just going to start off with a nice big dollop. This is the bright color. This stone golem is the bright color I used for the gray on these Grimghast Reapers. And we're going to use several drops of this glaze medium to get them nice and translucent. And then find a stirrer. We'll see, I may need to throw in some magnifying glasses here to see this as well as I'd like, but I'll try this way first and see what happens. We are going to get out the thick Da Vinci brush. I think this should be a nice way to go. And so right now we're just going to start at like the edges here. And this is going to look pretty bright at first, but it should actually work out pretty well once it dries up a little bit. And we just want all of these little spots just brighten up all of the edges here. I'm not being super careful right now. Later when we get into some of the detail spots we will be, but this I'm just kind of blending in. Might actually want a little more glaze on this, because it's still coming off just a little bit thick to my eyes. It's the right idea, just not quite there. Couple more dribbles. It's always better to have it too thin and have to do a couple extra coats than it is to have it too thick. I do like how it's looking though. I think that's actually going to come out pretty well. Oh, a couple mistakes up in there. This is the time we're going to end up fixing those. Just kind of picking out the edges, And then in these bigger areas towards the end, we're just making these mostly white. Don't forget the insides. Try not to get too much on the grass, even though we probably are going to go in and do a little bit of airbrushing on that to give it some object source lighting, but for right now, just kind of keeping it careful. Definitely liking the way these guys are starting to come together.
I miss those nights when we were younger, and we would never sleep.
And as you can see, I'm just kind of adding some little freehand streaks in here. I did this on the other ghosties too, and I really liked how it came out. Kind of just adds to that translucent quality we want out of them. Let's see.
Touch the sky. Tonight we're coming alive.
Unfortunately, I missed a little bit of a ridge there. But, like I said in my title, I'm not a pro.
Touch the sky. Tonight we're coming alive.
Up these little spots as I see them.
And life will fill our veins. But these are the moments that we live for. And keep it inside of me.
And going pretty thick towards the tips here. little highlighting on the face. So you can get a little bit of a dry brush effect out of this once get a lot of that paint gone. I don't like the way this top is coming out, so let's see if we can splotch that up a little bit and then blend it out. I think we're just about done with this guy.
They travel to freedom, broken and worn, but they will keep on in the moonlight, the moonlight. The pressure is on, the cold of the season makes it hard to feel, but they persevere for the end game, the end game. I can only wish that one day we'll find the one to keep. The journey is an endless one to the same love, the same love.
Get a little bit of that underneath there. Let's see. A little bit of highlight on the arm. I think we're just about done. I really like how these guys are looking. That does not suck. Just make sure I saw a couple other places where I missed. Oh, I think I got them all. Alright. We'll go with For Whom the Bell Tolls here next. Just trying not to overdo it too much. This guy's kind of weird because he goes like all the way through that tombstone into the ground here. Which is an interesting artistic choice, but it's what they did. Definitely trying to bring this guy's color up into more of the light gray range. Not let him stay so dark. And like I said, this is really easy. You know, you don't have to be super careful on all this. You just want to make sure the one thing you really want to do is keep the depth that you created with the airbrush and the washes and all that. You don't want to obscure that. But otherwise, I mean, it's a ghost. There's no real right or wrong here. Just trying to give him kind of an ethereal, translucent look. And you just kind of play with it and have fun. Thanks. And I think we can call this guy done too. I like it. A little more white on this. So what do you think? Ghosty enough? Does it look... I think this Maybe one of my new favorite models. My big decision now is whether or not I wanna do the OSL on the base, or whether I wanna make them less glowy. I made the blue ones I did pretty glowy, so the Guardian of Souls, the Vermorn Banshees, definitely went nice and glowy with them. I don't know if I want to keep that up or not. Because I'm pretty sure on the Chain Rasp board, I'm not going to make them glowy at all, because they're kind of like lesser spirits. Cursed Prisoners. So basically what that means is, am I going to go in and am I going to paint the tombstone here like a more of a natural stone color? Or am I going to leave it this grayish blue? And that's my big decision. And honestly, if that's the biggest decision I have to make today, I'm pretty happy with that. Cover up that nice rusty chainmail that we did previously. Clean up that little spot I didn't really like. Got a couple little spots there to fix. Let's see. Got a bunch of spots here on the front of him to do. Let's... Just some of this is a really nice subtle effect. Just gives him a lot of depth, which is really what we're going for. Pick out those fingers. Cover up a little paint mistake there. Okay. I'll go back and add some more to this guy after seeing how he came out. Oh, and then I just realized after getting the new Nighthaunt book yesterday and doing some reading up on these guys, I get to do at least 8 more. Well, I need to paint at least 6 more of these. So I can make them a battle line unit. Need some black right in there or something dark. I may do a little bit of ink in there, a little bit of probably Nuln oil wash. So when I first started this project, I was convinced I was going to do everything blue. And now that I've seen how this gray comes out, I'm almost now convinced I want to do everything gray. Which sucks because I did one Glaive Wraith in blue, and I really don't like how it looks in blue. So I may go change it. So yeah, just going through again. Not super careful. Kind of just have fun with these glazes. You can overdo it if you overload your brush, so after doing that once today, I'm trying to be a little more careful with that, and it seems to be working out alright.
I'm exposed, laid out my secret.
And get these little spots on the inside.
Stand a chance. I've always loved you. Ever since the day we shared the same air. I've always loved you. Ever since the day we shared the same
Get some of his face.
right there in front of you. I've been right there waiting on you to see the sign and recognize what the rest of your life looks like. What the rest of your life looks like.
Still a weird little spot of blue there for some reason. Just kind of getting that ridge at the top where the non-existent sun would be highlighting him.
What the rest of your life looks like.
So we just want to do a little bit of black in the armpits there because I don't really like how that looks. But otherwise, I think we're just about done with these guys. Let's see. We need some non oil, please. we're just gonna go in to some of these dark recesses here. Just darken that up. And try to set them someplace where the ink will stay where I want it to. His arms are down enough, he doesn't actually need it. So my only question is do I need a slight more highlight on that red? I think I might. I can pretty easily call these guys done though. And the highlight is there. It's just nice and subtle. I don't know. I think I might call these guys good and move on to whatever I got next, which is probably going to be starting the chain rest board. I think this is my next thing to do here. Let's grab one and take a look.